Alright, this is Armando here with Pendley's Plentiful Pets, an Arizona fish rescue based out of Kingman, Arizona. And today I figured to give you guys a little update on these L144 lemon blue eye Bristlenose. We have a long fin female in here, she's a little bit smaller, and a huge short fin male right in here in this cave. These guys haven't laid eggs yet, which is a little surprising, especially after a vacation. We thought that the privacy and the less commotion within the fish room would trigger them on getting a little bit more security, but maybe they're just not ready yet, because she is very full of eggs. You can see the yellow, like you could see the egg clutched inside of her abdomen. I can't really show you guys now because she's in a cave and it's kind of dark in there, so yeah, I can't really show you guys that, but we should have eggs really soon. We'll be able to show you guys that process, which is a super fun process. It's one of my favorite fish to breed. And so we're just going to do a 50% water change and then fill. It's nothing really too exciting. It's just daily activities in the fish room. We might do a little bit higher or lower, or not lower, a little bit higher with a little bit higher than a 50%. All right, so now what I like to do is just soak up or just gravel vac. Well, not really gravel vac, but it's kind of the same concept. It's where you just kind of go over and soak up a lot of the gunk that's kind of decaying and could be adding ammonia. Alright, there's a lot of gunk in here. I'm going to suck all that out. The siphon, it's a 3/4 inch tube. It drains really fast compared to the standard 1/2 inch you see on a lot of aquarium tubing. Oh, nope, it's stuck to the cave. What was it supposed to happen? And yeah, there's going to be a lot of gunk in the back, but in just getting the stuff that we can see, we're going to get most of it. It's really the goal. You could leave it all in here, and really the filtration will break down any ammonia it produces, but I just try and keep these tanks clean and pristine. Even though plecos are going to be very dirty creatures, which they are, you still want to keep the water clean. It just gives them a better overall quality of life, especially if you're trying to breed them. It just ups your chances a lot more of getting eggs and getting healthy babies. Alright, that's about it. Tank drain real quick. Well, I almost overflowed the bucket. I didn't, but I almost did. Now I'm going to come back with a fill hose. I'm going to fill it up. Alright, so let's get this hose in here. Let's put down that lid to hold it down, and let's get this flowing. Alright, and then just like with every water change that's done, take a little bit of the Sechem Prime. It dechlorinates water and neutralizes heavy metals, as well as any chlorine and chloramines that's in the water. And that's a little bit too much. This is only 10 gallons, so we don't need very much. We're just going to dump it right where it's flowing in, so it can spread around. We're going to tap the cap here, put that lid back down to hold down the hose, and it's just going to fill. Very, very simple. Just do some water changes frequently on these Pleco tanks to keep them clean, to promote healthy growth, overall healthy fish, and healthy fish are going to create good egg clutches, and just in general, your life is going to be better, and the fish are going to be happier. Yep, that's it. Just a real quick little update video. These guys have not had eggs yet. They will soon. It's not really a question anymore. They will soon have eggs. The female has become very gravid, which gravid just means full of eggs, and the male has started to fan a cave and start to clean it out, which normally means that she's gravid and she's starting to release a hormone into the water column, and he's picking up on it, and he's starting to find a spot where he will eventually kind of guide the female to, and she will deposit her eggs, and he will fertilize them, and then Male plecos are usually good parents, so they'll sit on top of them. Yeah, they'll sit on top of them, and then they'll just kind of hatch them and raise them. And then just they're very simple fish to breed. It's really not much to it. Usually, one thing that would help with triggering plecos to spawn is some cold water changes, because they're from the Amazon basin, and what triggers them to spawn is the heavy rains. And granted, this rains a lot of the time in the Amazon. There are definitely some warmer dry bouts, and once it starts to cool down a little bit, and start to get even heavier rains, sort of in that fall monsoon season, also early spring when it's still a little bit cold and the rain that comes down is cold and it drops the water temperature several degrees. That's a heavy trigger for them to spawn. But we can't really do that right now because we're in the Mojave Desert in Arizona, and our tap water is coming out at 80 degrees minimum right now. And so that doesn't really work for triggering water, especially when this tank sits at like 80 or 75 degrees regularly. So this water change is actually going to up the water temperature, which is why we're filling it up kind of slowly. Like granite plecos are very strong creatures. They're very hardy. They can take a shift in water parameters. They can take a shift in temperature. If we had cold water coming out of the tap, it would help a lot when it comes to breeding them, because it would trigger. It would like kind of give them like that natural just feeling, like when they feel the water cool down and they sense the pressure go up, because the like the actual height of the water goes up, and it starts to creep up all the embankments, and it starts to get really dark because of all the leaves that have fallen from the trees start to decay in the water, and they add a lot of tannins. Same with all the wood and whatnot. It starts to tannin up the water, and it's just a really big trigger for them. But we don't really have that. We have hot water right now, and it's not the end of the world, but it makes breeding Amazonian fish just a little bit harder, but not impossible. All right, that's pretty much it for the Pleco water change. There's not much to it. I'm just gonna take that fill hose out. Yep, we just wanted to give you guys a little quick update on the lemon blue plecos. There's really nothing too exciting going on with them right now, but give it a little bit of time and they'll pull through just all good and well. Thank you guys for watching this. I'm Armando here with Pendley's Plentiful Pets, Arizona Fish Rescue, based out of Kingman, Arizona. Ooh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'll repeat that again. This is Armando here with Pendley's Plentiful Pets, Arizona Fish Rescue, based out of Kingman, Arizona. And this is our L144 Lemon Blue Eye project. We're breeding a long fin female with a short fin male, and we hope to get a mix of those babies because we love them. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know what we can do better this next time. We're trying to get better at this YouTube thing. We're pretty new to it, so we're not pros. I'm not a pro at all. I don't know how to really do all this, but I do like to share knowledge. Learning a lot of this stuff helped me excel in breeding plecos, smaller nanofish, shrimp, and many other kinds of fish. Just learning from these simple YouTube videos that may not be so popular, but just for people who know what they're doing, or people who could just shed a little bit of light on some information. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys are learning something. Again, comment what we can do better, and we'll definitely try to work with that. And try to work with that. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.